Hello and welcome to Reality TV News Update, where you'll find the most recent news, entertaining moments, and exclusive behind-the-scenes content. During an appearance on Chelsea Baum's podcast, The Diamond Podcast, which premiered on March 17, Big Brother Season 26 winner Taylor Hale reflected on navigating a relationship that began on national television. Hale said the intense scrutiny that comes with reality TV fame sometimes made the relationship difficult to manage. Big Brother Season 24 winner Taylor Hale is opening up about her past relationship with fellow Big Brother houseguest Joseph Abdin, as well as the difficulties of dating in the public eye. Hale stated in the interview, "The manner in which a fandom will continue to relentlessly attack and degrade you, your partner, and the relationship." She continued, "I don't want to say the fans broke us up, but there was a sense that, okay, this is just exhausting." Hale and Abdin first met in 2022 while competing on Season 24 of Big Brother, where they quickly developed a close friendship. Both players were members of The Leftovers, a dominant mid-season alliance that reshaped the trajectory of the game. Despite the fact that Abdin's relationship remained largely platonic throughout the season, the two began spending time together after the show ended. Hale won the $750,000 grand prize and became the first black woman to win the show during the split house twist of the season. People reports that they said later that year that they were dating. "My connection with Joseph has been undeniable, and I knew from the moment he kissed me on finale night that we'd find a way to be together," Hale told People at the time. "Now we have the privilege of sharing our hearts with each other because his heart is bigger than the galaxy. I adore him to the hilt. I have never been happier." The couple received the nickname Jailer from fans who embraced them immediately. The pair occasionally shared glimpses of their relationship on social media. According to People, Hale wrote "1 month down, forever to go" in December 2022 on an Instagram photo commemorating their first month together. During their relationship, the couple also made a few public appearances together, including attending the 2023 Grammy Awards. However, their relationship lasted only a few months. Hale made the announcement in April 2023 via Instagram story that the couple had decided to end their romance while remaining supportive of one another. According to People, Hale wrote at the time, "Joseph and I will continue to support each other enthusiastically, and we encourage you to do the same, as you always have. Ain't no love lost over here. We will always be involved in one another's lives. Whether platonic or romantic, we are and always will be Jailer." Taylor Hale explains why she keeps secrets about her relationships. Hale said the experience ultimately changed how she approaches sharing her personal life publicly. Because her relationship with Abdin began on a nationally televised show, she said some viewers felt entitled to access the details of their relationship. Hale stated to Baum, "Yes, our connection formed in the public, so people felt entitled to know every detail about it. We went back and forth of like, how much do we share? And it got to a point where we're like, all right, nope, you were denied access, no longer." This situation also shaped how Hale said she approaches public relationships today. Although she is not currently involved in one, she added. Hale stated, "I would rather be misunderstood than the people around me being attacked in my name." Joseph Abdin, according to Taylor Hale, is still her best friend. Hale said that despite the breakup, she and Abdin are still very close. During their conversation on the podcast, she said, "I learned a lot from dating Joseph, as well as my undying devotion to Joseph. He's my best friend in the entire world, but in like the most straightforward, uncomplicated, like loving, happy relationship. Since their breakup, the two have also made public appearances together. According to People, the two were at the New York premiere party of Big Brother Season 25 at one point. She captioned a picture she shared on Instagram, "It's forever." The post sparked speculation among some fans about the status of their relationship. Hale expanded on this moment on Bomb's podcast. She recalled defending Abdin on social media after some fans began questioning whether the former couple were being honest about their relationship. Hale stated, "I remember I really popped off on Twitter sometime last year because, people were attacking Joseph. Oh, they're lying about being friends and a couple. They are merely attempting to defraud us." Hale eventually responded directly to the criticism. She said, "Shut up. Everybody shut up and stop saying the things you're saying about my best friend." Hale said the experience ultimately reinforced how protective she remains of the people closest to her. Taylor Hale, who won Big Brother for the first time and was Miss Michigan in the past, is now Playboy's Miss March. The 31-year-old Detroit native appears in the spring issue of the publication. Wednesday saw some pictures from the shoot, as well as an essay that Hale wrote for the magazine. In it, she talks about the importance of owning the pictures of her body after clips of her from the Big Brother house have been floating around the dark web. A video of Hale reading portions of her essay was also released Wednesday on YouTube. "Inside the Big Brother house, I understood that I was being watched. It was explicit and contractual. But even there, the psychological boundaries of consent were more fraught than they appeared," she wrote. "There are corners of the internet where fragments of my naked body exist. They were clipped from live feeds by viewers who were not interested in the story I was living, but in the access this surveillance provided them. They shared images of my body in vulnerable moments. They commented on my form. They got off on having caught me off guard." According to her, Hale selected Kanya Iwana to take the photographs for the shoot. According to Hale, Iwana is a woman who understands what I mean when I say I want these images to be something that allows me ownership over my body. Iwana is a friend. It's an opportunity or reclamation from my most vulnerable form of active consent. Hale was Miss Michigan in 2021 and won Big Brother in 2022. She has also hosted CBS red carpet events and competed on The Amazing Race. Playboy's spring issue is set to be released in April. The Detroit News-Tribune News Service. For notifications of important updates and breaking news, subscribe to our official
Taylor Hale
WhatsApp channel.
never imagined that winning Big Brother would come with such an intense spotlight on her personal life. However, in the months following her historic victory, the focus shifted from her strategic gameplay to her relationship with fellow houseguest Joseph Abdin, which was much more intimate. What started out as a romance that everyone loved quickly became a source of pressure, scrutiny, and emotional exhaustion. In a candid conversation, Taylor opened up about how the constant attention from fans made her relationship with Joseph feel exhausting, a word that carries more weight than it might initially seem. Taylor said that the relationship itself wasn't what was exhausting him, rather it was everything else. Taylor stated, "When you leave the house, you think the hardest part is over. But in reality, a different kind of game begins at that point. Suddenly, your life isn't just yours anymore." Taylor and Joseph developed a close relationship that the Big Brother housemates adored. Their conversations were genuine, their chemistry felt natural, and their unwavering support for one another was obvious. Fans quickly rallied behind the duo, dubbing them a power couple and rooting for their connection to continue in the real world. However, a new kind of pressure emerged when the cameras stopped rolling. Social media became a constant presence in their lives. Analyses, dissections, and debates were conducted on each interaction, post, and appearance, together or separately. Fans who once celebrated their connection began forming expectations about what their relationship should look like. Taylor acknowledged, "There were days when it felt like we were performing rather than just living. People wanted updates, proof, reassurance. We needed to show it in a way that pleased everyone else, not just be together." Before entering reality television, Joseph had built a successful legal career. The sudden influx of attention was equally overwhelming for him. He was grateful for the help, but the lack of privacy became a problem. The couple found themselves navigating not only their feelings for each other, but also the opinions of thousands of strangers. Every disagreement sparked rumors. Every moment of distance led to speculation about a breakup. Taylor stated, "When it feels like the whole world is watching and judging, it's hard to build something real." The scrutiny didn't just affect their public image, it seeped into their private moments. Simple decisions like whether to attend events together or how often to post about each other became loaded with meaning. "There was this pressure to get it right all the time," she explained. "But relationships aren't perfect. They are complicated, messy, and require space to develop." Despite the challenges, Taylor emphasized that her connection with Joseph was genuine. The feelings they developed in the house didn't disappear, they simply had to evolve under very different circumstances. "There are only you and that person inside the house. Outside, it's you, that person, and everyone else's opinions," she said. As time went on, the weight of that dynamic became increasingly difficult to manage. Taylor and Joseph each had career aspirations, personal objectives, and individual plans. It proved to be a delicate act to strike a balance between those goals and a relationship that was very public. "There comes a point where you have to ask yourself what's healthiest for you," Taylor reflected. "And sometimes that means taking a step back from meaningful but overwhelming activities." Many fans who had not given much thought to the effects that constant exposure can have on reality TV stars found Taylor's sincerity to be refreshing. While viewers often feel a deep connection to the contestants they watch, that connection can sometimes blur the line between support and intrusion. Taylor stated, "I'm grateful for the love," she said. "I truly am. But there's a difference between supporting someone and expecting access to every part of their life." In the age of social media, her experience demonstrates a broader reality that many public figures face. Relationships, once private and personal, can quickly become public narratives shaped by outside voices. For Taylor, learning to set boundaries became essential. She said, "I had to remind myself that my life isn't a show anymore. I don't owe anyone a storyline." Despite everything, Taylor remains optimistic about love and her future. She sees her experience not as a failure, but rather as a lesson in resilience and self-awareness. "Every relationship teaches you something," she shared, "and this one taught me the importance of protecting my peace." As for her connection with Joseph, Taylor speaks about it with respect and gratitude. Their journey, while challenging, was also meaningful. She stated, "He's an incredible person, and I'll always be grateful for what we had." In the end, Taylor's story is about more than just a relationship. It is also about navigating fame, establishing boundaries, and remaining true to oneself in the face of a lot of attention. Winning Big Brother changed her life in countless ways, but perhaps the most important lesson came after the confetti fell. Taylor said, "Success isn't just about what you achieve, it's about how you protect yourself while you're achieving it." That, for Taylor Hale, entails choosing authenticity over expectation, tranquility over pressure, and a life that is hers to live regardless of who's watching.